Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem El Shai, Ba'ashem El Rakak, Dash, double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and Shalom to the hopeful elect, this is Paya Allah. And the title of this video will be entitled Accuser, right? And this is going in on the accuser of our brethren, alright? Basically being Esau Edom, alright, a so-called white man, who is the devil the Bible speaks of, alright? Who basically makes accusations before the Heavenly Father night and day, alright? For the unjust works that he's chosen, the children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans do in this day and age, alright? And I mean, Esau has a point, alright, in terms of we're going off, alright? The children of Israel going off, but the messenger is probably where the biggest issue lies. So let's get into it. This is Revelations 12:10. So it says, "And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation, and strength, and the kingdom of our power, and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night." All right. So Esau this is written in a word. He's going to go down. He's going to be cast down. All right. The accuser. But in the time, in this day and age that we're living in, before that prophecy comes to pass, this is what's actually happening. It says, which accused them before our power day and night. He's making an accusation before our power every day, all right, and night before him. And as I said, he's right. But the only thing is, as you read this chapter, it goes into it. We're in captivity, all right, underneath Esau Edom. So this man knows and understands who we are, all right. Hence why he's making an accusation. But he makes it as to where it's totally impossible for us to keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. All right. He does that with great intention. All right. And that's the hypocrisy of it all, because he's going before the judgment seat of the Heavenly Father and making an accusation of his chosen. But then the reality is that when the Lord, comes back, to answer the words of Esau, all right, and basically, make an inquisition of his accusation, all right. What's going to be found is that we're in his hand, all right, and we were stolen by him, all right. So for him to make an accusation, he's got some cheek, man. What did the Lord say? The Lord said, thou hypocrite, cast thy beam out of the eye before you speak of the mote in your brother's eye. Loosely paraphrasing, all right. So basically, if if you live in glass houses, you shouldn't throw stones, all right. And that's basically where Esau's at with it. Let's show you this in the book of Psalms, all right. So it's the book of Psalms 50. In 16 it says, "But unto the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee?" All right. So Esau Edom being the wicked, all right, Job 9:24, earth is given into the hand of the wicked, or obey. And Malachi, the first chapter, speaks of Edom being a so-called white man, all right. He's wicked, all right, and he took on this covenant upon himself, all right, and even in doing so, it really was to his own condemnation, because it tells you in the prophecy, in the land of the upright, will he do unjustly, escaping me how to correctly paraphrase it, but basically, this man took on the law, statutes, and commandments, even occupies the Holy Land, all right, but in that same land, He's not doing according to the law. All right. And that land is a holy land. It'll spew you out. All right. Let's read on. Seeing thou hatest instruction, castest my words behind thee. Yeah. What was the instruction going back to to Esau when he was in the garden? I'm sorry, in the time of Genesis, when you had Cain. All right. What did Cain do? Cain knew the instructions of the Heavenly Father. But what did he do? He chose to oppose him. All right. And that's when the Lord said unto him that sin, if you choose to do wickedness, sin lieth at the door. Right. It was understood. So this man Esau, even with the blessing of the firstborn, the inheritance, he cast that away. All right. He basically lacked faith in that, the fact that he had the blessing and that he was going to inherit it. All right. And basically opted out for, a meal for one day. Dwelling the fatness of the earth forever and ever continually. He passed up the chance just for, a pottage. Verse 18, when thou sawest a thief, what then thou contendest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Yeah, accusing the children of Israel before their power. That is deceitful. All right. Why did the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The Heavenly Father chose his people, but yet you're here setting up a kingdom whereby we can't keep Allah's statutes and commandments, and you're in control of that. All right. But in the same breath, you're turning around and saying to the Lord, look, depart from your people because they ain't keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. All right. But you ain't giving us a fair shot, Esau. But that's why, you're the devil, man, because you're fulfilling these words. Verse 20, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. And that's what you're doing. You're saying all manner of you just go and turn on the TV. You see how these crackers talk about Jake, man. Even when you deal with the Rothschild, Rockefeller, DuPonts, and Gays, the way they speak of Jake is as if they don't know the Most High chose them, man, when they're fully aware. All right. Verse 21, these things hast thou done, and I kept silent, and thou Salakia, thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. So yeah, all that wickedness you've done, all right, taking us into slavery, all and pushing the affliction far past what it meant to be pushed. You thought that the Mosai was with you, but the Heavenly Father said he's going to show you that he's not with you. All right? So let's finish on this scripture to build upon this point. So it's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2. I'm going to read 15 and 16. It says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor strong drink. No, Slakia. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunk also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. That's right. Esau, when it tells you about the Lord's, Paul spoke of the prophets being sent last. All right. Basically, that is, after all manner of deceits that Esau, some of it was an amalgamation of, Jake trying to find a way out, all right, searching for the truth, groping at noonday. But then on the other hand, it's also Esau intervening, all right, with Jake trying to find the truth and basically, shepherding the people away from the Heavenly Father, all right, into 5%, into Black Wall Street, for example. I'll just use that as an example. All these different, isms and schisms, different ideologies, that was Esau funding that, and basically, made them to drink wine, all right, a strong drink, all right, drink being various philosophies, all right. Verse 16, thou art filled with shame for glory, drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. And this was happening. Esau's shame is being seen, and he's being uncovered and being shown naked. All right, just as he thought to do to the children of Israel, it's now being done unto him. Alright? The cup of the Lord Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spirit shall be on thy glory. Alright? So that Esau is gonna get that. Alright? And that's what we're in the midst of right now. Esau, Edom are looking hella sorry. Alright? And they're gonna look even worse when this World War III breaks out, which we're presently in the midst of. So with that, I pray you're edified to the next one. I say shalom. Shalom.